On today's video, let's talk about spending in space. If you're thinking about spending on Infinite Galaxy, if you want to know, is this a free-to-play friendly game? Is it a low spender friendly game? Is it favoring the big spenders? What should you focus on if you spend money to get the best bang out of your buck? And where are the best deals? This video is for you. Don't forget to drop a like on it before we start. And let's get going. Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Gekko Gaming. Before we start, though, I need to make this disclaimer to you. First and foremost, make sure your finances are properly set up. You're not in debt. You are in a good bank shape. On top of that, make sure you bought something nice for your significant other. Maybe took your parents or your siblings out for dinner, something like that. Make sure that your finances are set before you're spending in a mobile game. I am not a financial advisor. The only thing I can say is make sure your finances are set before you splurge on a mobile game. And so, with that out of the way, let's talk about purchasing and spending in Infinite Galaxy. Now, Infinite Galaxy is very, very, very friendly to low spenders as well as free-to-play players. There are indeed bundles that go all the way up to $100, but the higher the bundle you buy, and I can show you this as an example on the Galaxy Tyrant Supplies Level 1, you can see that this is a $3 bundle, which is converted into shekel because I live in Israel, but 1,500% worth of value in the first $5 bundle. But if we keep going to the $100 bundle, you'll see that your value actually went down to 903. This is significant considering the fact that you went down 20% in the value that you're getting. You're still getting 900%, but nonetheless, this goes to show you that buying the small packs every single day or every single week or whenever these reset is really what you want to be doing in order to get the best bang out of your buck. And it's different than many other games where the bigger the bundles are, the more expensive ones, the more stuff, the more value you get out of them. And so there are two different types of bundles in this game. There are the special bundles and there are the regular packs. There are special packs or regular packs. Now, first time you spend anything in this game, you're going to get Laura for free, pretty much. Well, depends on how much you spend, obviously, but that's not for free. The minimum would be $2, and you unlock Laura, a legendary crew member. That's going to be very nice for you, very helpful in the beginning. She's not bad at all. She's not bad at all. Plus a little bit of speed ups and resources to get you going. And then I want to direct your attention more towards the special bundles than the regular bundles or packs. And we'll talk about both of them and explain to you why one is better than the other. If we start talking about the specials first, though, the special tab has 5 different components to it. Limited time bundles, monthly specials, weekly specials, daily specials, and Federation supplies. Now, starting from the bottom to the top, and as you can see, this is a picture because it didn't translate it to shekels. If you spend $20 once a month, you're going to get every single day all of these rewards for that value. And so you have 2,030% right there. You're going to get about 19,000 flagship Federation credits, which is very, very, very nice. You can get yourself a bunch of epic blueprints to get your flagships up and running. If you choose to go with a $7 bundle, you're going to get 500 corium every single day for the next 30 days. Or, if you want to look at it like that, 15,000 corium just like that, plus a little bit of resources every single day. Personally, I picked them up both, but you can go either or, and there's really good value in both of them. I could definitely recommend getting both of them, and they'll absolutely help you in every shape of the game. From having corium to spend on whatever you want to spend it on, to having flagship credits to be able to get yourself more flagships and level them up quicker. From there comes the daily special, and the daily special is a really neat one because the daily special tends to be very, very, very good, and it's not a big pack. You have a $5 and then a $10 bundle, and that's it. And in it, this day is all about those spaceport prestige points. And these spaceport prestige points can be used to unlock crew members. So for about $15, you're going to get a boatload of these credits. 500 of them are one crew member. So in here, for example, we have 2, 4, 5 times 600. So that's 3,000 credits or 6 crew members that you can try to unlock only from the top row. And you get it from there on. Very, very good value on the daily bundles. Weekly specials are also very interesting. And in the navigation, you have a few different things you should know. The blue arrow right here will allow you to see what comes in the next tier, but you must buy the previous pack before upgrading to the next one. If you go take a quick peek at the rest of the packs that are the weekly special, all you got to do is swipe and you'll see the next set of them. You have your weekly limited luxury advanced pack, which only exists in a $5 bundle, and this is all you get out of it. 4,220% worth of value. If we keep scrolling further out, this is, I believe, a $2 bundle, less than that. This is where you should be focusing if you are looking to just get lore. Find the cheapest, most interesting pack for you. This would be, for example, a pack that gives you a ton of flagship gear blueprint, which will allow you to create gear for your flagships. If you need material, no problem. Every time you hunt a marauder, you have a potential of getting materials from greens all the way to blues, just like that. And I hunt marauders all the time, get a bunch of materials out of it. This one has a few tiers, as you can see right here, and it goes all the way to the $10 bundle. And again, look at the difference in the value, 1,800 to the 1,300%. We can keep scrolling and seeing the rest of these awesome bundles right here. Monthly bundle, same exact concept this time, a lot more credits, damn. And the way the bundles scale is very interesting because this would be, I believe, a $2 bundle, but if I'm not mistaken, this is a $4 bundle. And so with $6, you can get a lot of value, and I believe this one is like a $7 or $8 bundle, something like that, $7.99. So for less than $20, you are going to be able to get a boatload of credits out of here. There is a bunch of these different monthly specials you can scroll through, and of course the limited time deals, which are the same concept, 3,700% value on a $2 bundle right here. Boatload of speed ups for you of all sorts of shapes, from tech researches to building speed ups, and this again goes up further and further. This is a new commander build pack, which the more you go up in it, the more of the commander or the crew member you'll actually get. And on top of that, you're piling on materials, you're piling on core modules, you're piling on everything you need in order to start ahead. And so this, for example, the new Commander Flagship Advanced Limited Time Bundle is one that I really recommend. It contains pretty much all the goodies that you want in a long-term investment on your account. Newbie development is one that I prefer the least. It has a lot of speed ups, which is nice, but you are going to eventually, if you spend money on the game, you are eventually going to spend money on speed up. So I don't think that this is like a top priority, and neither are the resource supplies, although I do know people who have already bought all the resource supplies available and all that good stuff. Ooh, what is this? Gather speed up for a full day right here. And this is not even a $100 bundle. This is a $50 bundle right there. From there, those are all the specials. Let's show you the packs really quickly and then give you the recommendations. The packs are divided into categories. You have building, which include a bunch of things that have to do with building up your city, and that includes building and researches alike. You have bundles that have to do with crew members, and in this case, there's only one bundle for crew members right here. You have bundles that are specific for flagship upgrades, flagship purchases, and stuff like that. So you have materials here, blueprints, credits, both legendary and epics, so you can unlock a bunch of your favorite flagships. In the military department, what you got is a bunch of speed ups for training as many ships as you can. Ships as you can. In the other department, you'll primarily find core module supplies. This is to level up the overall spaceport module level, which we'll talk about this in a separate video. And finally, you can buy straight up corium, which I don't know if you're going to ever need, but I can tell you that in other games, this is very, very much valuable. You're essentially getting double the corium for the price of one base 20,000 corium. So if you're in need for corium, this is where you can get it. But let's really quickly talk about what is worth it and why. When it comes to games like this, ships are important, but they are the thing that goes away the most. You're going to break ships, you're going to train more ships, you're going to do all these things. I am not a big fan of spending on things that are not a long-term investment on your own account, on your own spaceport, right? Which would mean three different things: either flagships, crew, and or gear for flagships. All these three things are guaranteed to level up your spaceport in a very significant way and sustain for a long-term gain and use. If you get the right crew members, if you get the right flagships ahead of time with the good gear, you're going to get way ahead in the beginning. Even though you might have less troops than others, your less troops could be doing so much more damage because your flagship is the correct one. I would also say a friendly mention to the core modules, which I wouldn't buy core modules in the beginning just because I feel like you're going to end up getting them throughout time. And it's just essentially cutting down the time it takes to get those, comparing to gear, comparing to flagships and things like that. So if you ask me what I would buy out of all of these to get myself started and getting ahead, well, I think that if I were to spend a little bit of money, I would probably buy either this bundle right here, or where was the other one? Or this one right here. This is primarily blueprints for equipment for gear, so you can get your gear blueprints going and starting to get your blueprints. There is also one more pack that is very, very nice. Let's see if we can find it really quickly. It's the, let's see, was it new commander build, newbie development? I think it's a new commander build. This one is in case you want to grow a little bit in terms of all the aspects. You can see here speed ups for building, and then crew members from there. Equipment, just like I mentioned, gear, core modules. It's like we pretty much told you how it goes. And then again to the crew members, and finally again to flagship credits. So these are very nice. These are indeed some of the better bundles. I prefer to go for the monthly specials, the cheaper ones as well, for extra speed ups, extra everything. One of the items that you're going to be looking for pretty much, very, very much so, really, is this guy right here, the secret prototype device. Anywhere you can pick one of these up is awesome. You get them also from your daily missions, by the way. This is how you can unlock a bunch of flagship for pretty much for free, or if you spend money on to get them. I chase these a lot because once you've unlocked the flagship, you have all 50 fragments, then you can start buying them in the shop for the credits. But until you don't unlock said flagship, you cannot use your credits to buy more. So chasing after these in bundles is also not a bad idea. This is also a great starter bundle in case you're looking to just start with gear. I think we've mentioned that one already. There was one more I really liked, but I don't remember where it sits. Let's go see if we can find it very quickly. I think it was in the, you guys can probably scroll back in the video and find that out very, very easily because I pretty much nerded out about this said bundle. But one way or another, focus primarily in the beginning on your building, on your crew and flagship. From there, in building your city and building your researches and getting your researches up and away, your spaceport, better said. And only after that, start looking at military approaches. But again, you're going to want to look at military approaches sooner rather than later, although we gave you a good priority, primarily because you're going to want to have some good fleets. If you've already spent enough money on crew and on your flagships, you have the flagship that you want, now you're working on getting a couple of extra crew member, that's when you start piling on the military packs. The cool thing about bundles is that limited times, this one resets in 3 days. The monthly one ends at the end of the month, obviously. The weekly one, at the end of the week. Daily specials change every single day, which is awesome. I think I gotta get this before it expires. And I think I bought the first one, though. And the nice part about it is that you're gonna continually get the cheaper bundles on the dailies every single day, the cheaper bundles on the weekly, the cheaper bundles on the monthly, which you can then get a lot of value out of. Again, my personal recommendation is starting off with a little bit of crew member credits, go into some spaceport stuff, and hope and pray that spaceport. Go into some flagship stuff, gear, and blueprints as well. At some point, the more you spend, you're going to get more and more of these bundles available, including bundles that will allow you to outright buy legendary blueprints for flagships. It's also a good way to unlock your flagships very, very quickly. But in general, my personal opinion and what I'm doing is I'm sticking with the lower tier packs and trying to min-max my purchases as much as I can. But I can tell you I've definitely bought a few of the, not the newbie development ones, but definitely of the blueprints of the packs that we still don't see here because it's a brand new account that give you a boatload of flagships. If I'm not mistaken, we can still see one right here, perhaps. Let's take a quick peek. I don't see any blueprints just yet, but what I am seeing is epic blueprints at the $10 value. Not bad at all. 1146 is not the most value I've ever seen, When you go up to the $100, again, we're going down to 820. I would start with the small packs. Make sure you keep going with your first purchases and so forth and so on. The more Corium you buy, I believe on the first 3 days, you're going to get more and more rewards, more and more flagship blueprints for just spending money. So if you feel like spending money, go wild. Stay with the specials. Trust me, the packs are nice. But if you've outright bought all the specials, then I guess these guys are where the money is at. And big time, I mean, oh my goodness, look at this, 3,766% worth of value, tons of speed ups, research speed ups right there, and building speed ups right there. What have you spent money on? If you have it all in Infinite Galaxy, are you going to spend? Have you thought about it? What are you doing in Infinite Galaxy? Leave me a comment down below and let me know which one is your favorite pack. I want to know that as well. I'm Gekko. I'm out of here. Appreciate this. Going to drop a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you all sooner rather than later. Take care and have a good one. Peace.